Draft week is finally here. We've made it. All the mock drafts, all the rumors out there, all the noise. Arvell Reese, David Bailey. One's gonna suck. One's gonna be great, and everything in between. But we finally made it. 2 days away. 48 hours, a little bit more than 48 hours. In approximately 49 hours time, we'll actually officially know who the pick will be, or the pick is, whatever you want to call it. But Dom, 48 hours away. How you feeling, man? We're almost there.
Oh man, I can't wait. I'm more excited than ever now. It's like right there. We've been thinking about this since when? October? So it's finally here now. So let's go, baby. Let's go get my Reese. I want my Reese.
About since summer break.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, you know what? The weird thing
is, home at school in the summertime. This is all I was thinking about.
I think we're going to go with our first 2027 mock draft right after this, because we're going to be more pumped up about next year's mock draft than anything too. That's going to start early. It doesn't matter what they're picking. Even if they're playing good, we're going to start early.
Yeah. I know we joked around about it with Jake Asman. Like, the last thing we want to do is be doing freaking mock drafts in October. But then I thought about it like quickly right there after. I'm like, we're going to be doing it anyway, because they're going to have 3 first-round picks, unless, ironically, all 3 first-round picks like in the late teens, and you're like, yeah, whatever. But then we'll be before that as well. But man, yeah, 2 days away. If you looked at the odds from Vegas yesterday, I mean, you were seeing Arvell Reese minus 200 at one point. I saw it. It got pretty low there for a minute, and then I just don't know what has happened over the last few hours. Really, I mean, I checked even this morning; it was still minus 200. I know Muji had his press conference, and I don't know if you had a chance to listen to it yet. I know you had work today, but I don't know if you had a chance to listen to it or not.
I like how he puts out his stuff, how he came out and says, yeah, we bring in our 30 players into our building. Some of them, we want it's for medical reasons, blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm. The best part at the end, he goes, well, we also do it for smoke, like we like blowing smoke up everybody's ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's all part of the game. And that's all true. It really is.
My biggest thing, though, like, and kind of the thing, I don't know if the 30 visit, says 100% they're going Arvell Reese, or 100% they're not going Arvell Reese, whatever have you. But part of me just says, like, a guy like David Bailey, and you have him in for a 30 visit, you're expecting to pick him second overall. Like, when you're doing these draft things, like you're looking for every single angle where you're making sure you're getting the right guy, and even if it's bringing him in for a few hours just to see how he operates in a building and everything like that, like that's valuable, especially for a second overall pick. Like your franchise player is what you're going for right there. It just makes so much more sense if you had considerations just to bring him in. The fact that they didn't, I think, speaks high volumes that they're probably leaning Reese.
I think so too. I remember even last year they brought in Membo for the 30. Mm-hmm. So I mean, you know what? I really don't think it's going to be David Bailey, dude. I really don't. I mean, if you think about it, in this draft alone, there's only like 1 or 2 blue chip players, and one of them, his name is Arvell Reese. That is it. And Caleb Downs is the other. If you want to call Jeremiah Love blue chip, he could be 1 too. But Reese is a blue chip. He's a 5'2" player. You know what I'm saying? He could do anything.
The players I would put in that category are Mendoza is one of one, I think, on that. Right. Arvell Reese for sure. Caleb Downs for sure. I put Jeremiah Love there.
Yep.
I put
after that, man, it's just
Ruben Bain, Sonny Styles. I would say those 6 players probably are like the
blue
key players. And I mean, obviously every player has their ups and downs, their positives and negatives. But with David Bailey versus Arvell Reese, the conversation comes down to, safe pick. And that's what you always hear when you talk about David Bailey. But to what aspect are you really identifying him as a safe pick? Because he's a strong pass rusher. No, there's no denying that. But is he a 3-down player? No. And I think that's the key for the Jets here in this spot, is that you need someone who's going to be an every down player. Someone's going to be out there in run situations, pass situations, and really change your defense. Does David Bailey really change your defense? No, I don't think so, because you already have a player like David Bailey. And not saying Will McDonald is better than David Bailey or worse than David Bailey. I think David Bailey is probably has more of a pass rush skill set, which is why he's being considered a top 5, top 10 pick, and Will McDonald was not. But I just think you have so many similarities there. Having two players that you don't want out there in run situations just comes off as a really weird angle on how to go about this draft. And that's why I just keep leaning, and I've been leaning that Arvell Reese is probably the pick at number 2. And I guess we'll find out in 2 days whether or not we're right or dead wrong.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, if you ask me, I mean, you ask any NFL team that picks in this draft, right? You ask all 32 teams outside of the Fernando Mendoza being picked number 1, but as a quarterback. If this was your pick at number 2, who are you picking out of the 32 teams? All right, I would lean probably 75%, maybe even 80% are taking Arvell Reese at that second pick.
Yeah, I would say you're probably about, let's call it 65% Arvell Reese. About 15% would go probably David Bailey, and then whatever's left. I think you have a little bit of Jeremiah Love there. I think there'd be a lot of teams. I know it's a hypothetical world, but if the Bills were picking in number 2, they'd probably be picking, an offensive playmaker like Tyson or
sure.
or Tate, someone of that caliber. But yeah, no, I don't know. I just keep going back to it. I just think that it just makes too much sense for the pick to just be Arvell Reese and just get it done with, and let's focus on pick number 16 and move forward. Hey, Anthony, Dom, everyone, hope all is well. Go Jets!
Always,
subscribe. Chris is always there. Appreciate it. Appreciate him for joining. But yeah, and that's really what it comes down to. It. Let me ask you this, Dom. We've seen the best, we've seen the worst on draft day. How far are you on the Arvell Reese side of the fence?
I'm not even the only.
I'm saying reactionary though.
Oh, reactionary! We've been that side before too. I mean, I would be shocked. Mm-hmm. I would be shocked if they didn't take him. But if they took Bailey, I wouldn't be surprised. Let's put it that way. Mm-hmm. I mean, but I would be totally
disappointed.
I would be disappointed because Arvell Reese is the guy. He clearly is the guy, and we just need to get him. Mm-hmm. I'm sick and tired of us blowing up, not getting the right player. This is the guy. He might not come out of the gate as the strongest pass rusher, but guess what? The guy can play ball. I mean, he will set that edge. You ain't running on him. He'll spy. You have to worry about Josh Allen, Drake May. This guy is going to be all over him. You know what I'm saying? So this is why he's fast as hell. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's just nasty. He's strong as hell. He's got all the tools to become an elite pass rusher one day.
And that's the thing I keep going back to as well when it comes to Reese. It's you got David Bailey. I think I said this a week ago. You want to win Defensive Rookie of the Year, you're probably going to get it with Bailey. That's just probably going to be the case. Or Sonny Styles could be up there. It may not be Arvell Reese because he's going to be a player that's kind of molding into his position. And if the Jets deploy him correctly, yeah, he could definitely be in that conversation. I'm not saying he won't.
Right.
But I think the likely scenario is it's probably a guy that gets sacks, and that there's nothing wrong with that. Dom Zvada, no matter what.
Let's do it.
It'll probably be a guy that gets sacks, and that's just the way the award goes. But I'm looking long term. When I look at Arvell Reese, he just has that mentality of a player that could develop into someone you're talking about as a Defensive Player of the Year kind of candidate. And obviously there's a lot of projection involved in that. You got to walk before you can run. But when I look at these two players, that's the thing I kind of keep looking at is Reese is 20 years old. He's already in college, just knocking the crap out of people that weigh 100 pounds more than he does. And he's just setting them back.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, Anthony, you going to the draft? It's not this year. We're not going to the draft this year. We'll be at the draft
In
So
Washington,
Dom says, you got to watch out with this guy. He says something one day, and then all of a sudden he realizes,
we're gonna be.
oh wait, the draft is
We're
in
gonna be
April this year.
Yeah,
They never have it in April. They never have it in the last one of the last 2 Thursdays in April. When did that freaking happen?
That trip is looking more and more likely than ever.
Right. So we're looking for the year the Jets have 3 first-round picks in 2027, and hopefully, I mean, obviously, depending on what happens this draft, knock on wood, find their franchise quarterback to be at that draft. But Johnny boy, if you're going, hope you have a good time.
Yeah, he's going actually.
There's plenty of.
He's going with Boy Green is going. There's a whole bunch of them going. They're gonna have a good time, man. I wish we could have been there too. It would have been fun.
So, but yeah, that should be a friggin'. We'll be doing our own draft party down in South Florida. We'll be
at Honey's,
enjoying ourselves at Honey's.
It's gonna be lots of fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be tons of fun. But yeah, I mean, that's one thing about the draft. I mean, it's our Super Bowl. It's the one event that we can always leave knowing the Jets didn't lose.
Yeah.
Come 2 years later when all those players are getting traded, then we get more picks. Then we get another year of 8 first-round picks.
I was just looking at
it's a vicious cycle. It never ends.
The chart alone in the last let's go back 5 years. How many of our first rounders are left? I mean, we traded Sauce, we traded Jermaine Johnson, Zach Wilson got cut. Who else? AVT got dealt. I mean, dude, we're losing all our players, dude. They just need a clean house, though.
Yeah, driveway. If you're wearing the poncho, we'll be looking for you, and if we do find you, we'll post a picture up here. If you find yourself, or if someone finds a picture of Johnny Boy wearing the poncho at the draft, send it our way, and we'll definitely post that shit.
Yeah, they're gonna have a lot of people there. There's gonna be a lot of fans there, and that's why next year, man, if everybody gets together,
it's always like that for the draft.
We're gonna.
One DC is gonna be freaking insane, though.
Oh man, that would be. That'd be fun.
Is Trump gonna call the picks from the White House? Is that how the draft's gonna work next year?
Maybe he's gonna come in his white horse.
He's doing some like I'm not trying to get political here, but he's doing some crazy shit like with I was watching UFC. I guess they're doing like a UFC fight at the White House in the
White House right on the lawn.
I was like, what the hell are we getting into over here? Right. Him and Dana White have that connection, so power to him.
Oh, for sure.
He's at all those events.
He likes the UFC. Johnny
Boy, I live in Virginia. DC is super close, and Virginia has a huge Jets club.
Oh, nice.
They're all going to travel.
Yeah,
Johnny Boy, keep connected, brother. We'll be in our little Winnebago. We'll work our way up there. So we might need a place to park. Man, but yeah, that should be a lot of fun. But more, what was that?
Did AJ Brown get traded?
He's not traded yet. He's gonna get traded. That's
foregone conclusion. Is it a pre-draft? Like, is it a draft trade or next year's draft? Like, how? Because I heard it's gonna happen until June. So I guess it has nothing to do with the draft then.
Yeah, nothing to do with draft. There was a report out there that the expected trade is going to be for a 2027 second-round pick and a 2027 fourth-round pick. I don't know who's getting this information. Probably the same guy who's saying the Jets getting David Bailey. But I do think that eventually, AJ Brown gets traded to the Patriots. I actually said that about a year ago. Once Vrabel got hired by the Patriots.
We should send 44 to the Witch for the Eagles and get AJ Brown then. What the heck?
Nah.
Yeah, he's cancer.
Not that he's cancer. He doesn't want to play with Jalen Hurts. You think he wants to come over here and play with Geno? I think he's very similar to Vrabel, to where he was in Tennessee with terrible quarterback play.
Oh, that's right.
Went to the Eagles. And yeah, he won a Super Bowl there. Jalen Hurts is Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, he was with Vrabel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I forget. Yeah,
that was a big reason why Vrabel had the falling out with front office, because they kind of that they went behind his back, but he wanted no part of trading AJ Brown because he thought AJ Brown was like a foundational
Peace.
mentality type of player, the way that he played the game. A big body, strong against the run. He's exactly what Mike Vrabel wants out of his wide receivers. And that was the year they traded AJ Brown to the Eagles for whatever pick the Eagles had, and then they turned around and picked up Treylon Burks.
Ugh,
and
that's your boy. That's your
boy. I want nothing to do with that. Not that I want nothing to do with that guy. I just didn't see it. I
hear you.
He looked like he was running in molasses sometimes when he was.
And dude, you know what's funny, man? All these other receivers outside of the name of Tate, Tyson, and Malachi Lemon, right? All these other guys are like number 2s and number 3s. That's what they're saying. I mean, there's really no. I mean, there's no. I mean, I don't know.
I would call Omar Cooper a solid number 2.
But even borderline 3.
I wouldn't. I mean, obviously, these players got developed, and if a player comes in there a 2-3, that's fantastic. Can you develop into a 2? Can you develop into a 1? That's how things work. But I see Cooper, and again, when you're talking about these players, you really have to look projection. When you look at Cooper, I do think projection wise, he eventually kind of becomes like that second player. I don't think he's, and I mean, again, he can develop into this, but I don't think he's ever going to be your 1A. He's never going to be your number one wide receiver. Those guys are reserved for the top 10. And that's, again, goes back to my conversation about Tyson, Tate, and probably part of the reason why Lemon seems to be a guy that's slipping in some people's eyes. Even past Cooper, I think Connor Rogers, I think he posted up his top 150 players or whatever it is on NFL Stock Exchange. I think he had Cooper rated higher than
Lemon,
Makai Lemon. So a lot of these players are very similar, and it is what it is. But I don't know. When I look at the receivers in this class, it really just goes 1 for me, Tyson, and then 2, Tate, and then a little bit of a drop off. Tate, Cooper, Lemon, then Cooper.
And what's the deal with Bell?
Bell, Chris Bell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. An ACL thing. I don't know too much of the logistics behind it, but
they said this guy was supposed to be
available.
He's supposed to be a first rounder. This guy, he's really that good.
He's good. I think he was always tail end first round, top second round guy. I think he's always been kind of in that realm, vicinity.
Yeah. I mean,
you probably get him at 44, and that's
I was saying I'd take him at 44. Why not? Especially if they don't address receiver at 16.
Well, so that's the thing. I think if you're getting Chris Bell, you have to pick a receiver. You have to double dip. Is my kind of thing.
Well, where are you going to pick Chris Bell at 44?
44.
And where are you taking? And where else would you double dip?
You'd have to double dip either 16 or 33. I wouldn't feel comfortable with
feel
Chris Bell coming off an ACL, probably missing some training camp. You know the way this whole friggin' thing works.
I know it does.
I'm more as him. I got my radar on here, Dane. Got it on here.
You look at all these receivers outside of those top 3. I mean, you could throw Cooper in there too, but I'm more inclined to double dipping in the second round, maybe 1 in the second, 1 in the fourth, and just going that route, and then just hope. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if those
anytime for however long, Thursday through Saturday. So,
buddy.
Thursday, Dom and I will actually be together down in Delray, Florida, watching the draft at a local bar near him, and then Friday we'll be down there. But I don't think we have any plans. So, Dom, if you have any interest in hopping on Dane's show, we can both hop on.
We can hop on.
I'll connect you with Dane, and you can definitely get on there. But Dane, one of those days I'll definitely be on for sure. You can count me in.
What's up, Dane?
No, Dane's cool. I don't know if he's doing it with Murph. I don't know if you've seen his show too much, but Murph's pretty cool too.
I watch shows now. I log in now. It's fun to watch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Murph's cool too. So, yeah, no, they're both a good time, and They have a good time on the show too. I don't got a Yingling this time, Dane, but I'm drinking regular seltzer. I'm saving myself for this weekend.
Me too. Oh, it's gonna be a blast, dude.
Yeah, we'll get down there. Well, I'm coming down tomorrow, like I said.
Yeah. We'll plan it all out. We'll get it all good.
Let's see. Crispy New York Jets. I prefer Reese. A little more of a Bailey. The hybrid nature of Arvell I really like, and how he can modernize our defense potentially and beat opponents multitude of ways with high stealing upside. That's exactly like Chris, you're hitting the nail on the head. That's exactly why I just keep leaning that it needs to be Arvell Reese.
It has to be. I mean, listen, like I said, to me, you draft for need as well. Okay. At number 2. Okay. At number 2. If it ain't Reese, right?
It's gotta be.
So Simpson is too right now. No, not Simpson. But like, listen, the only way I would like be okay with the pick, which I think is a reach for sure. But like, if let's say they didn't want to go with Reese for some apparent reason, the only player to pick to me at number 2 outside of that would be Tate. And that's it. We have our receiver. We didn't have to trade. We just sit back. No, I get what you're saying. Don't do that yet. Let me finish what I'm saying. If they did not want Reese, I'm saying, if that was, let's say they just don't want no Reese, but I think they want Reese, so they're gonna grab Reese. But at number 2, I have no problem. If it's anybody else, it better be Tate. Nobody else but that. Who would you?
I don't know. I put a handful of players ahead of Tate.
No, I understand that, but we need this receiver. You know, so we're ready to jump back into the first.
I don't know if we need Tate though, like at number 2. That doesn't make sense.
But who would you take then at number 2?
If it wasn't Reese,
Love at number 2 then?
If it wasn't Reese, no, I wouldn't. I mean, the Jets aren't in a position to take Love, but if it wasn't Reese, I mean, there's Ruben Bain.
No, I understand that. No, I get that. Let's just say they decided not to go with a pass rusher, not a defensive player.
Oh no, you wouldn't do that at number 2. That just
I understand that, but I'm
the top 4 players in this draft are probably defensive players.
Jets were to go outside of Reese,
positional value.
Yeah, but if the Jets were to go outside of Reese, Tate, I would not be mad at. Would you be mad? All right, let me ask you a question.
I would be mad with Tate too a little bit. I gotta be honest too. Dude, I think a number 1 wide receiver, sure, get him at number 2. I just don't see that with Tate. I think he's a number 2 wide receiver at best, and I feel like you're overstretching yourself with that one.
That's why they just need to draft Reese, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? And just end the story.
Well, it's got to be a pass rusher for sure. It better be Reese. It could be Bailey, sure, whatever. It
I'd rather Bain over Bailey, to be honest with you.
I'm there as well. I think Bain would be.
Bain showed it. I mean, he dominated. He dominated the whole playoffs. That guy is.
I think the concern a lot of people have with Bain, and rightfully so, is that
short arms.
I mean the short arms, whatever, it's fine. Yeah, a lot of people complain about that too, and it makes sense, whatever. But the thing with Bain is that if the Jets are really transitioning into a 3-4 defense primarily, then you're paying. What was that?
He'd be on the inside anyway.
He'd be on the inside, which isn't really like what you would give a top 2 pick for.
It's better for a Bailey. No, I get it. It's more rooted for like somebody like Bailey or Reese. But Reese is the pick, and done. We're done with that. I don't want to talk about him no more.
Nolan McLean has a 3-run lead.
Wow, the Mets scored. Holy cow!
3-run homer, Lindor.
Oh, nice.
Anyway. But yeah, so I mean I think that's like where we'll put the nail on the head. I don't know if there's going to be much movement there. I think it goes Reese, Bailey, whoever it is what it is, and then you get over to 16. And I've been toying with this a little bit, like the options at 16, like when you talk about it, like the players that are definitely gonna be gone. Obviously, Mendoza, Reese, Jeremiah Love, Sonny Styles, David Bailey. There's a report out there today that there's a lot of teams in the top 15 looking at offensive tackles, and that you could see potentially 4 offensive tackles go.
Write it down.
That would be absolutely outstanding for the Jets, and that's offensive tackles specifically.
Yeah,
I looked it over again. It was and they actually named players.
Yeah.
So you still have Vengo Ioane as a potential player that slips. But like when you look at like the players that could be available, like let me just like spit through a few names and like you just tell me like if you think they're going to be there. I know we're going to do the mock draft, but just want to kind of run through the thing. Do you think outside shot here? I don't think he is, but there's some mock drafts you see him slip. There's some where you see him picked right around 10 or 11. So I'll just throw it out there. Caleb Downs, think he's gone. You think he's there at 16?
No, he's gone.
Oh yeah, he's gone.
He's gone.
Mansour Delane, I think, is another obvious one. He's probably gone. Cardell Tate, like what's your yeah.
He's probably gonna go number 6, dude.
And I'm going multiple positions here because I just want to like kind of paint this picture a little bit.
Right.
Dylan Tiedemann.
He might be there.
He might be there. And he's to some people a top 10 player.
No, I listen, we did the mock draft when we drafted him, remember? Last week we did it with Tiedemann.
Kenyon Sadiq.
He's gonna be there.
Makai Lemon.
He's not gonna be there.
Right.
I think he goes like around 11, 12.
I'm on the fence with him whether or not he'll be there. But I tend to lean
attitude.
I tend to believe either one of him or Tyson
will slip.
Could be there. Like that's how like limited it is.
So let me ask you a question. Let's just say he's there at number 16. You think the Jets are going to draft him?
Lemon?
Yeah.
I would think so.
I think that there's a reason why he would be slipping. Supposedly he interviews really poor, I heard. No, I get it, dude, but I tell you, a lot of teams take this. I mean, look what happened to what's his name? Sanders last year. I mean, that guy was supposed to be a top 5 pick, ended up going in the 4th round, 5th round.
So let me paint you just like a miracle situation for the Jets, and no trade back. Nobody's trading up for you, right. So you can't say that. All right, you got Lemon on the board, you got Ioane on the board, you got Tyson on the board. I know you don't want Tyson, but I'm just putting him out there. And Dylan Tiedemann. Where would you rank these players? I'm not saying who you're picking. Obviously, whoever's won, you're picking. But where would you rank those 4 players?
All right, so you have Lemon,
Vega, Tyson, the receivers, Ioane, and then Dylan Tiedemann, and I'll throw Sadiq in there as well. 5 players that are all probably worthy of that 16th pick. I think we all would kind of be happy with any of those 5 players. Tiedemann probably the positional value kind of falls down a little bit, probably number 5.
I would go,
eyes, but rate those 5 guys.
I would if it were me picking up, I would go Lemon 1, Vega 2, Tiedemann 3, Tyson 4. Not because I don't want Tyson. I'm just scared of his injury.
Where's Sadiq on that list?
On Sadiq 5.
Sadiq's 5?
Yeah. I'd rather have Tyson than Sadiq, to be honest with you. For the simple fact that he's a pure receiver. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't gonna lock up in the slot. That guy's I mean, listen, if you could just erase the injury history from Tyson, he'd probably be a top 10 pick for sure. Or even top 5.
If you erase the injury history from Tyson, we're talking about him at 2, and there's no
yeah, you're right. About it. He'd be yeah. You think they would take him at 2?
Tyson?
Yeah, with no injury history.
Yeah.
Really? Wow. So maybe.
Dude, when this guy plays, he's a complete animal.
Yeah, I know. I've seen some highlights.
The problem is he misses 1 out of every 3 or 4 games in college.
Yeah, it was
major red flag.
44 games total.
What was that?
In college, he missed 44 games. Is that what it is?
I don't think it was that many.
Yeah, I was going to say it is 15, 30, 45, 6. Maybe 24, I heard.
I hear if we take Bill. See, that's such a Jets thing. Let's take a guy 2nd overall.
We could trade somebody else.
Let's take a guy 2nd overall so we could trade another guy for a 4th round pick.
You know what I seen today, which was pretty cool? I seen it was a bullshit thing, but Tennessee moving from 4 to 2, right? They're sending the Jets. There's 4th pick, of course. There's their 2nd rounder, their 3rd rounder, and Will Levis. And the Jets are sending them number 2, like a 5th round pick or something like that, and Will McDonald. No, Jamie Sherwood. I'm sorry. That's not bad, actually. I would do it.
Wait, say the whole package again.
So the Jets receive pick 4,
Okay.
3rd round pick, and Will Levis. They get the number 2 pick, a 6th rounder, and Jamian Sherwood.
Nah, I don't like that trade at all.
You don't like it? Why?
For a 2 and a 3rd round pick?
A second? You're getting this? You get no.
You're getting their 3rd round pick and Will Levis.
Pick swap.
Yeah. All you get is their 3rd round pick and Will Levis.
And you get
they're getting Sherwood and a 6th round pick.
$1 million off the books with Jamian Sherwood. Going to 4, and now at 4, now you can think of Tate, Ruben Bain, Sonny Styles.
I don't know, because all you're getting is a 3rd round pick. Don't tell me no Will Levis.
I know that, but I mean, just
all you're getting out of that move down is a 3rd round pick. That's whenever you're moving out of 2, there's usually another 1 in your future. Is usually how that works.
I'd rather have the 1 in the future, but yeah.
No, I get it. No one's doing that this year.
Yeah. We just got lucky with the 1st rounders last year. I guess they didn't realize the 2027 draft is going to be this strong.
So Tyson missed a total of 17 games due to injuries.
And how many years was he? Did he play all 4 years, or was it a 3-year starter?
3 years.
Maybe it was 44% or something like that.
Could be.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, when this guy was on the field, there's
a problem. Just think about this. Besides, like, why couldn't this been the year where there's like a surefire at number 2? I mean, Reese, I like Reese a lot, but I'm talking about like, dude, exploding, like either another quarterback that could be like really high, you know what I'm saying? Or a receiver that's like the next Megatron or something like that. No, not us. Not for us.
It was supposed to be Dane's boy. It was supposed to be Dante Moore, but
maybe next year.
Dante Moore wants to get an education.
He wants to come with us next year when we have a new coach, possibly.
2 equals Tennessee's 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if the Jets were to trade 2, they would get Tennessee's 4, their second round pick, and their 3rd round pick would be like equal trade value. So what you were saying was we're sending them 2 and Jamian Sherwood and something else, whatever. But I don't even care about that crap because that's all garbage. Right. But we're sending them 2, and all we're getting back is a 3rd round pick and Will Levis, which Will Levis is not the value of a 2nd round pick today.
I get it.
Yeah, I wish there was a Ryan Leaf.
Yeah.
You always got to have that thing in the back of your head that whoever the Jets do get, is it going to be? I feel like the Jets had so much bad luck with the quarterback that whoever the next one is, like, at some point, your luck's kind of
gotta hit, right? Doesn't one have to hit? Like, what the heck, dude? I mean, listen, the last quarterback that hit for us was Chad Pennington.
This would
be
awesome. I tell you what, though, if for whatever reason, like Colts did just like bottom out and suck, and then whether it's us that sucks or whatever, if it's Dallas that sucks or Green Bay that sucks, one or the other. If there's that situation out there where, like, for whatever reason we're picking 1 and 2, that would just be, bro. That would be insane.
That's almost not fair because you kind of want to like trade out a number 2 to move like 1 or 2 spots down just to get a haul for the following year because you're gonna get.
Someone's gonna probably want to trade for a quarterback.
Yeah. Dude, that would. Let me tell you something. We could be.
It depends. Like if it's like a couple years ago, like when it was like 1, 2, 3, yeah, it was like the 3 Daniels, May, and Williams were all back to back, whatever.
Yeah.
If it's something like that where the Jets are picking 1, 2, and then the team at 3 definitely wants a quarterback, and then there's a team that wants to jump up from 4, and then you're still guaranteeing yourself Jeremiah Smith or something. Oh my god, that would just be.
That would be insane.
That would be berserk.
Oh yeah. But yeah, that would be it. Jeremiah Smith and Arch, boy, that would be nice. Or just saying. I mean, I'm cool with saying too. Saying CJ
Can't say it, man. Can't say it.
Uh-oh. So you ready?
Can't say it. But I don't know. I do want to put some time into that this offseason. I had a rundown of a list. I was going to ask our guests, which if you're in the comments, whatever, if you're, read our description, we were supposed to have a guest on tonight. couldn't make it, so we're operating like we normally do, just the two of us. But sorry for anyone who read the comments or read any promotion that I had a guest on tonight. Didn't lie. Just couldn't make it. So for whatever reason. But let me ask you the question I had prepared for our guest. So start with Ty Simpson, okay?
Okay.
We'll call it the Ty Simpson line. And I'm going to start naming quarterbacks from next year's class, potentially. I mean, some could stay, some can go, whatever. But here's a list of, I have 10 quarterbacks here. And you got to tell me, out of these guys, and if you don't know the guy too, I mean, there's a lot of names. Just say you don't know. But tell me which of these guys you think are better than Ty Simpson. And these are the kind of questions that Jets front office has to ask themselves when they're picking at 16, 33, or 44. Julian Sane.
Yes.
Better? Yeah, better. Dante Moore.
Yes.
Arch Manning.
Yes.
CJ Carr.
Yes.
Trinidad Chambliss.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not a big fan.
I put him lower. Same.
Yeah.
Jada Mayava.
It depends. But I'm going to put
he gets another year of development. He could be better, but I put him right in the fringe. We'll say Ty Simpson better just because he showed a little bit more. I don't know if you would know this guy, but it's someone I'm actually really interested in watching this year. Drew Mestemaker.
I heard of the name. I didn't watch him.
I'm actually I forget where he transferred to. But he's someone that like he's someone that like you're probably thinking right now is a second round pick, but he shows a lot of promise, a lot of potential. I don't know if he's like top 5, top 10 pick kind of guy, but definitely someone to keep an eye on. I don't know if I put him ahead of Ty Simpson at this point in time, but
probably not.
Just a fun player to kind of. I mean, if we were having the same conversation about Fernando Mendoza last year, we're probably saying Ty Simpson's better than him. Like you just don't know. Players can develop. Gunnar Stockton, Georgia quarterback.
I think he's right on par.
We'll give Ty Simpson the edge. Brandon Sorsby, and I think he went to
Yale.
Did he go to LSU?
Or LSU?
I think. Where'd
he
go?
Played in Yale or something like that.
I'd actually put Sorsby ahead of Ty Simpson. And then the last name on this list, Darian Mensah, if he continues his development, I think could definitely. And Dom's a big Darian Mensah guy himself.
Didn't he go to
Duke?
Oh, he went to Duke,
but now he transferred to Miami.
Oh yes, that's where he is now, Miami.
Yeah.
You know what? That would be a good test for him, though.
Yeah, I mean, Miami's put up big seasons the last couple of years. Produced a number 1 pick a couple of years ago in Cam Ward. Carson Beck was draft eligible after a year over there. Okay, so there's 6 guys that you agreed are better than Ty Simpson. Now here's a follow-up question, some debate. Out of these 6 guys, let's say all these NCAA rules are garbage and all these guys came out this year. I'm going to read the names you said yes to, and you tell me which of these guys would you consider at number 2?
Number
2? And you can't say yes to all 6 of them. I mean, Arch Manning.
Arch Manning's number 2 pick.
Arch Manning number 2 pick?
Yeah. It's got to be.
How about Julian Sane?
I do like Sane a lot, though.
How about CJ Carr?
See, those are good names, man. Those are my top 3 right there. You named them right in a row. And then Dante Moore.
How about Darian Mensah?
I don't know much about.
Listen, Dom C. I think when he was on our show, or maybe I was listening to him on a different show, like he talked about like if Darian Mensah continues progression, could like be like just as exciting of a prospect as
Dante Moore.
Yeah, Dante Moore. Like
I got.
He's actually now going to go to a big time school with not Kadarius Toney. What's the Tony? Who's the receiver in Miami?
Oh, something Tony.
It's not Kadarius Toney though.
Something. I know you're talking about though.
What's his first name? It's something Tony. Malachi Tony. He's a mixture of Malachi Moore and Kadarius Toney.
No, dude, you know what? I'll be honest with you. When college football starts this year, what we should start doing is like evaluating each like these quarterbacks and all that. But I want to look at their whole bio, dude. I want to see, their height, their weight. I want to watch like their time release, like what by the time they say hike, how fast they get rid of that ball. I want to see all that. I want to see who could mentally focus in a game. Because you know what? That's everything right now. That's all the Jet scouts are going to do. And I remember when CJ Carr plays, where is he out? Dinklage. That's that guy, Peter Dinklage.
Yeah, I'll tell you about it later.
Oh. But CJ Carr, where is he coming? Where is he from?
CJ Carr?
Yeah.
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame. So when they went to go visit with, I guess, who did the Jets go visit in Notre Dame? They brought in a visit, or
Love?
It probably was Love. They actually interviewed with CJ Carr too. He was there and they were talking to him and stuff like that. I guess they're already preparing, dude. But I want to watch these guys play.
That's the thing I keep leaning at now here too, is the more I read those names and the Jets have 3 first-round picks, they're definitely they're
gonna get one of them.
Yeah. Well, not that they're definitely they're definitely it just doesn't make sense to pick quarterback at all this year. I mean, it's just
take 2 of them. You're probably right, man. Just avoid.
Well, no, I mean with the top 4 picks. If you want them to pick,
I take one in the 5th round. Who's that other kid they're talking to? They brought Cole Payton.
Yeah.
They brought him in for a visit. They might just take him. I mean, is he really going to stay field? Probably not.
I mean, listen, they're going to draft somebody. I'm not saying they're not going to draft anybody. I mean, they're not going to draft somebody worthwhile.
So let's say they brought in. The more and more I think the Jets wait, I think more and more I feel like they're going to bring back what's his name over there, Tyrod, bring him in as a second string for 1 year again.
Tyrod.
Yeah, because you can't go with Geno Smith and then a rookie. That's not happening. There's got to be another guy in that building.
I heard Aaron Rodgers is going to sit on the bench as a mentor.
Did I lose you?
No.
No, my computer did something weird. I agree. Yeah. But I mean, Tyrod's just as good as having no backup quarterback. You know what I mean? Because he didn't even play. I don't even think he had a full start. Oh yeah, the Tampa game. Actually, that's his one full start, and then wasn't he scheduled to start against? He was scheduled to start against somebody after they benched Fields, and then I think they had to play Fields one more game for whatever reason. They felt like they needed to, and then after that it was okay, we'll see what we're gonna do, and they end up going Brady Cook the rest of the way.
Dude, did you see? Check up. Aaron Rodgers is not going to play.
Has it been reported yet? I
completely heard something. He's going to be just a mentor.
The second string on the bench to be the mentor.
The second string to be on the bench to be a mentor. That's bullshit.
No, that's not a Rodgers thing.
That's probably bullcrap.
That's not a Rodgers thing.
Yeah, no way.
Rodgers not just sitting back and just gonna.
He wants to sit back. He go to his what do they call it? What does he go?
He's gonna collect the paycheck.
Oh gosh.
No, that's not Rodgers.
But yeah.
Ready to do a mock? That's it. Yeah, I was firing it up, and that's where my computer was doing something weird. So let me get it posted here.
Give me 1 second, all right?
Yeah. Alrighty then. Get this whole thing fired up here. Jets, 7 rounds. Enter the draft. Fernando Mendoza, number 1 overall. Big surprise. I do have to say, for anyone who's listening here, I've been doing these mock drafts since basically October, like Dom mentioned earlier. And top of the draft obviously changed things up here. But once the Raiders got locked in number 1, I would say it was consistent across the board. I never really did a mock draft where Fernando Mendoza was not the pick until ironically, a week after they signed Kirk Cousins, it finally picked Arvell Reese #1 and Fernando Mendoza was there at #2. Obviously, not going to happen. I just thought it was very hilarious that whatever this mock draft simulator is using to predict its picks, it believed that there was a chance that Kirk Cousins would prevent the Raiders from picking Mendoza.
Can you imagine?
I was talking about that. I
I
sent you to Enzo. How like I did the mock draft for the first time in months. It had the Raiders not picking Mendoza.
Oh, geez. All
but
right,
no,
dude.
This time it did do it right. Mendoza was the pick at #1, and
the obvious.
The Jets going to pick Arvell Reese, the second best player in this draft, or David Bailey, the sixth best player in this draft?
I'd say we go with the second best player in the draft.
I think it's
Arvell Reese.
I think it's a fair. I would do the same thing. One trade allowed.
10, 11. Just let it play out.
Gone.
You know what we're going to do here,
One is
bro?
gone.
All right, listen to me. Look at trade offers. I want to trade back. Someone's coming up for the tackle. Who's offering a trade?
There's two teams: Chargers at 22, Dolphins at 30.
All right, so let's go with the Chargers.
Hold on one second.
You look at this score.
Yeah.
For that to trade up from 22 to 16, it's definitely going to cost them a second-round pick.
Nah, I think
I might add.
so. 22 to 16 is worth 52 points, which is the equivalent of
Second.
the 83rd pick. So
Yeah.
this is right in line.
So you want to do that for – all right, go ahead, let's do it. So we pick up our third. We move 6 spots up, and this is where we take our receiver. It's either going to be Omar Cooper or it's going to be Denzel Boston.
Hold on a second. So just want to clarify here.
What?
So
Before we make the move, you're saying?
before we make the move,
Okay.
there was a period of time where you were okay sending 16 and 44 up for
Right.
Carnell Tate.
Right.
And you are now willing
Well, who's on the
to
board? Let me see the board.
Jordan Tyson is there.
Oh, he is there?
I think he was,
I
yeah.
thought he went already. Oh, shoot. Then you know what? Let's not trade and let's take Jordan Tyson.
Well, that's what I was about to say to you. Like I don't think
thought he
he's
went
gonna
already.
make it to 16.
I
don't think he's going to make it to 16. But like in this particular scenario,
No, you
like,
got to take.
the only two players I'm considering, I mean, obviously I'd consider Omar Cooper, but I'm saying like the two players I'd be like on the fence about is Sadiq and Tyson, but I think Tyson is like miles ahead of these guys.
Let's go. Let's draft Tyson in this one.
There we go.
Boom. So we already got our players. Bam. All right, it's not looking bad, bro. Just would have fall that way. Listen, I wouldn't be opposed to him. I hope he plays healthy. That's all.
Well, of course, we all do. I mean, you can't predict health.
No, that's true.
All right. So here we are at 33.
You want to trade back here?
I'm just looking.
What does Tennessee want to do to move up 2 spots? Is that going to call for a third rounder, dude?
Not for 2 spots. I mean, no, that would. Yeah, no. It's even this thing isn't saying that. Listen, the only way it's worthwhile is a trade back of this type, and then something like that's worth it. But then you're moving back 14 spots. And let's look at the board here. I mean,
Well, you got players there.
we got players there, and we would have like 2 picks and 3 and 4 spots
Let's
here.
do it. Let's do it. Let's our trade down.
Trading to the Colts.
Oh boy, we're taking everything away from the Colts, aren't we?
Listen, I won't take their pick 156, even though I know I can get it. Just because I'm being nice. All right, so you're good with that? 47-78?
Yeah, let's go. That's a second and a third, right?
Yeah.
All right, we got it. Let's go.
I think that's the biggest thing the Jets need to make sure they accomplish this draft is try and get a third round pick back if you can. Because
Right.
I mean, I know we have 4 picks in the top 44, and I'm not trying to be selfish or greedy here.
Oh,
but
bro, I want D'Angelo Pons here.
D'Angelo Pons.
100%.
So I think we talked ourselves out of the Ty Simpson thing. I think he's long gone by even 33, but
he won't be there. But D'Angelo Pons is the best. I think he's the best player right now on this board. What do you think? I mean, I like AJ Halsey too, but we could reserve that for the next pick.
Oof.
This player's here. Yeah, I see it. Remember, we got a third rounder now, so
yeah, these guys aren't making the third round. Whoever we're seeing here.
Well, we got 2 picks.
And we still got another pick in a few spots. So we'll go D'Angelo Pons here.
Yep. And then what do you got?
Makes sense for the Jets. And then here.
I mean, dude, you got Halsey out here. If you want your
Malachi Lawrence, they must have heard me.
Oh, you want them? Yeah, but we already got our defensive end, dude.
I agree, but I think the Jets could double dip at edge.
They could.
So, the players I'm considering here are Basantis, Jerry Bernard,
Halsey,
Gabe Akis, AJ Halsey, and Eli Stowers. Literally any of those 5 guys. Like if the Jets put together a whole like this.
So we took Reese, we took Tyson, and we took D'Angelo Pons. I mean, if you go offense, I would take Basantis. But if you really, really wanted this defense to freaking fly, dude, I think Halsey's got to be the pick. But that's just me.
I think we've done this so much, and Halsey's been one of our go-tos for a long time. You gotta keep it rolling.
Let's go.
Halsey at number 47.
We'll look at interior lineman.
An unfamiliar spot for Halsey at 47. Third round, pick 78. We're thinking
guard.
If we're thinking interior lineman, you know what that means. and he's there. Now let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
If the Jets go running back,
I don't think that
starts in the 4th round, or you think there's even a chance, like in this scenario?
I think they go late.
Washington.
I think they're gonna go late with a running back, dude. I mean, the room is pretty heavy. Braylon Allen looks like a beast, by the way. He's back. Between Hall, I think they got a good room. They could always add to the room, but they already got 4 running backs, dude.
Gotta keep it rolling.
No, I hear you. Oh yeah, 100%.
I think this mock draft is like a summary.
Makes sense here, Ant. I mean, Anthony Hill defense, but you know what? I mean, I don't know.
You're paying Sherwood.
Yeah.
You
know what's weird about what we're doing right now? I guarantee you, the out of the 4 picks that we have, they're definitely taking another linebacker. I think that's where they double up. Because Reese is /linebacker /edge. The more and more I see this, I see them always going linebacker.
I can see that. Because
one more year maybe with Demario Davis. You know what I'm saying?
One more year with Davis, plus
Sherwood's going to be gone.
Sherwood's also gone. He's probably got one more year as well.
I don't know.
Kyle Lewis is another option too.
Owen Heineke later in the draft is actually not a bad player. See this Owen Heineke down there?
Mm-hmm.
Look him up. I'm just curious.
What's going on there? Oh, turn linebacker off. Oop.
Not bad. I mean, whatever.
385 snaps last year.
I just heard his name a lot. That's all.
Yeah, I think probably enough as like a
Fourth
191
rounder.
type of player. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
So what are you thinking
right.
here? Kind of glue?
Yeah, I think got to do it.
Do it.
This is like a summary of all of our mock drafts.
But dude, if you think about it, I mean, this could be a realistic draft. I mean, if you think about all the players we're hitting here,
yeah.
I mean, come from here on in. Now we're in the lost waters, bro. You know, your fourth rounders. They're gonna take these guys from friggin', I don't know,
Wichita State.
Wichita State. Who knows where? We're up already?
Yeah. Well, I fast forwarded.
Oh, okay. Hey, bro, you know what? I mean, you want to take your quarterback? I'll take Nussmeier here.
You want Nussmeier?
Yeah, why not?
Not your guy?
You know what? I think Nussmeier has got more of the traits to be the NFL quarterback, dude. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I just seen so many good things from this guy, and I heard he had an injury last year. There's something about this kid that
you know that injury sparked up again, right?
It did? From what?
The same one.
What kind of injury does he have?
It's an oblique.
In the stomach area?
No, the oblique is like the baseball players get it a lot. It's from like that constant motion of side to side, whatever, and when you're throwing a football.
Oh, no bueno. Hey, let's go with Allard then. Watch Nussmeier be like the best quarterback in this draft. Can you imagine that? Like how many people would pass on this kid? This kid comes in because someone got hurt and never looked back again, like another Tom Brady. Why couldn't that be us, right?
Where's our guy?
Which one? What are you looking for?
Someone pick him. Freaking rat bastards. Fucking Patriots, man. Again.
Oh,
Just like
Rager.
last time.
Rager?
Yeah.
Oh, we got Bentley. Nah, I don't want Bentley. Dude,
Yeah.
so all right, go to tight ends for a second. There's this kid from New York that everybody's talking about.
You're talking about Roush?
What's his name?
Sam Roush?
Is that who it is?
Or Justin Jolie. Justin Jolie's the one from
something else.
Okay, you got me on that one. I don't know.
Scroll down on that a little bit.
I mean, we're not picking someone from 270. So
No. I was just looking for the name. That's all. Maybe he went already.
I think it's on Jolie.
It might be Jolie. He's from New York?
The other. One of them is. I know that.
They're from New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they got picked already. Long gone.
All
right. If we're looking tight end, here's your options. If not,
let's look at all.
Yeah. I just cleared it.
Yeesh. I don't even know none of these names, bro. We go too deep on this one.
Cyrus Allen's a name I've been hearing a lot of lately.
Hey, draft him. The heck?
We need double dip wide receivers. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Special teams, whoever. You know what I'm saying?
Can't forget for our
Tyson.
guy.
Yeah. That's why if you take Tyson at 16, you got a double dip. We will, Johnny boy. Guaranteed. It's automatic with us. Zavaka.
Oh. Caden Curry.
There you go. Let's go. Boom.
Got our edge. He's the guy like freaking like destroyed Mendoza in that game.
State?
Yeah. Completely laid him out. Like,
wow. Is our last pick?
Mendoza would be out for the game, and he
came back.
We got two more.
All right, we have to get our kicker.
Yeah.
No, we get the kicker next.
No, I'm just looking.
Oh, get the fullback, bro. We want our fullback. Let's go back to him.
Where?
Look him up. Remember who we found? Is it on the halfback or?
He's gone.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries.
No, he's definitely gone. But I will say, it's a really funny situation. This guy,
Oscar Delp.
like, yeah, he's like a player that people are saying like he could be picked in like the third round.
Get him.
Tight ends.
Georgia tight end. I'm down for that.
He doesn't have great stats here, but a lot of people believe it's the way he was used there.
What's his size?
He's more of like the receiving type.
Ooh, he's a big boy.
It's solid.
6'5" too. I like that. Get him. Bring him in. I like those Georgia tight ends, bro.
Yeah.
Now we got to get our kicker. Bam.
I almost like this run.
Yeah.
All right, the final group mock draft. Final tandem mock draft.
Even?
And
Tomorrow, I'm not
I'll
today.
see you in a little while.
You're not gonna see me. Oh, you're gonna be outside?
Yeah, I'll be out there in a minute.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Okay. Finish it. Whatever.
All right. Take care, bud.
Yeah.
you got company?
Nah, that's our neighbor. He's getting ready to leave for Michigan tomorrow.
All right.
So what do we got? A B plus?
B plus.
What do they like?
Arvell Reese.
Dude, I can't stand that.
It's because his position is why they keep doing it. But you know what's funny? Everyone wants us to pick David Bailey, but this simulator tells us to pick Ruben Bain every time.
I know. So it's changed a little bit.
What the fuck?
Maybe they're starting to realize. I like the pick. Why did it give us a C for Halsey?
I don't know. So Halsey's like a weird player. Like a lot of people believe like he's like somewhere in that 45 to like 60 range.
Are we getting him at 47?
I'm going with it. I think he's, depending on who you talk to, he could even be like a top 40 player, but I like it.
I like
And
that.
Connor Lew, C plus for Connor Lew. I have no problem with a future starting center. A guy that at one point in time was being considered like a late first, more like a mid-second rounder. Get him at 78. And then just filling it out. I mean, I think you got some quality here.
I like our team. I mean, I'd be happy with a draft like this. Why wouldn't anybody?
Should I send it to Mooj?
Send it.
Send it to One Jets Drive. Say here.
Say follow this.
Here's the cheat code.
There you go.
Just let Jordan Tyson fall to you. Pick him. Trade back. Get a little haul. And there you go.
I'm hearing he's going to go in the top 10, bro.
Who, Tyson?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I think it's some consideration there to potentially trade up for him.
Everybody thinks he's the best thing since sliced bread again.
Because that's the way this thing works. When they don't see you work out for a while, then you start to slip. And then when you start working out again, everyone's like, oh, wait, that's why we liked him so much. Because freaking guy's smooth. That's.
I got to watch a little bit more of his tape. I got to start getting on that train just in case the Jets do move up and draft him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think so.
If you have to, what would you put the percentage on Jets trading up from 16?
Trading up?
Yeah. You think it's happening?
I'd say it's like 45%.
45% trading up? Wow. That's a big number.
Just because they have the assets to do it.
Right.
And they have a need for a position that normally does have runs and
is that going to cost us 40? Is that going to cost us 44 or 33?
If it's 33, it's with a kickback, I think.
Like a third rounder or something?
Yeah, like something like that.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
Something like that. And that might get the deal done, like something like that. Like you'll be able to move up friggin' in the third round a little bit. Maybe. But
what about the percentage of Jets drafting trading out of number 2?
0.
You think it's 0?
I just don't see a team interested. I think they would like to.
Right.
I just don't see a team interested in anybody that like screams you have to get this guy.
Yeah, true.
I honestly think that's why a lot of the Bailey stuff is kind of sparked its head a little bit. Teams trying to gauge. Like think of a team like who benefits from David Bailey getting picked by the Jets.
Oh,
Arizona.
Arizona and
who's dying to get out of that pick.
Arvell Reese, yeah.
They're dying to get out of that pick. They want to find a trade partner so bad.
Dallas.
Now you put this thing out there that Jets are going David Bailey. It's like Arvell Reese is there, and that now teams like okay now a team like the Chiefs whose Super Bowl aspirations are still in that building, to be able to get the best non-quarterback in this draft. Yeah, we'll trade up for that opportunity. And the Cardinals, again, they want to trade out so bad. What benefit does it have the Jets to tell everybody, we're interested in David Bailey, we're interested in There's nothing. They're gonna pick who they're gonna pick. Yeah. Raiders aren't changing their mind. It's just something silly.
I mean, you would have to,
but I know what it is.
For the Jets to move out of number 2, it would have to be for a hole. Like it's because you're not gonna go to 3 or 4. 5 is the Giants ain't trade. It would start with 6, and they don't even have the picks.
And like, Cleveland's not trading up. 7, Washington's not trading up. 8, no picks Saints seem like a team that could kind of stand pat and to see what happens. 9, the Chiefs, they could trade up. They have the ammunition to do it, but they might also just kind of want to wait and see what happens and kind of play it out. We'll see. I mean, anything can happen. But we'll find out in 2 days.
Less than 48 hours now.
Literally 48 hours from now, we'll know for sure, and we'll be freaking counting down for. We'll be at the 4th pick. No, we'll be actually later. You know that they trimmed it down to 8 minutes per pick.
8 minutes now. Gee, imagine the Raiders screw up
and they forget.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, if you don't pick, next team's up.
Dude, you think the Jets will draft Mendoza if they do that?
What happened?
If that were to happen, you think the Jets are taking Mendoza?
Yeah, but that's not happening.
Can you imagine, dude? Dude, can you imagine something like that happened? I'm just saying it happened before. It's not like it's impossible. Most likely not going to. But dude, can you?
The same team did it 2 times in 3 years.
Did they really?
Minnesota, yeah.
Oh my god.
They did it twice in 3 years.
Wow. Dude, that's embarrassing. Can you imagine that day we're there and that happens?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Do you
think it happened recently too, if I remember right. I think it happened with
Mendoza or no?
Huh?
If that were to happen, Jets are getting Mendoza?
Yeah. I think it happened recently. Something happened where I forget which teams were. I know Baltimore was involved.
Baltimore was involved in that.
They're the ones who screwed it up because they had told whatever team was in front of them that they were trading with them, and whatever happened, they didn't send the paperwork in time. Baltimore did, and because of that, the trade wasn't finalized. The clock ran out, and then Baltimore was on the clock all of a sudden and ended up getting the guy that they wanted anyway.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
I mean, it all worked out because whatever team it was still ended up picking their player too.
Right.
But they would have gotten whatever player they wanted plus whatever Baltimore was offering. So
maybe they're gonna do a Raider thing, bro.
Yeah. Anyway, 2 more days to the NFL draft. Everyone who joined in, support us in the chat. Appreciate you guys for joining. Dane, I will definitely hit you up to get on your show either Friday or Saturday, one of those 2 days. If you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Over the next couple of days, I will post a final solo mock draft. And then tomorrow night sometime, maybe I'll post it on Thursday morning. Dom will have a solo mock draft of his own to post to my channel. And soon you know it, we'll be picking 2nd, 16, and on to the 2nd round. Everyone, thank you for joining.
Let's go.
Let's go Jets.
Go Jets.